Mocini, the founder and creator of Slopegraide, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to get in sync with a particular slope percentage on the green. So I'm now on the practice green and I'm going to be concerned with hitting putts left to right from 3 feet all the way back to 10 feet. So what we're going to do is place tees at each spot. So that's about 3 feet. We'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10. That's all we're going to be concerned with today. And now we're going to set our balls off to the side. We're going to go into the Slopegraide app, and we're just going to go into slope percentage mode. Doesn't matter like how far you set the distance yet, and we're just going to get a reading right here.
Good.
So it is about 2%, hovering around 2.5%. We're going to go with 2%. So now after we get our percentage, we're going to toggle into the imperial measurement mode, which tells us where to put each tee. So this is a stimp of 9.5. Well, we're going to go 9% because it's actually 9. So we're going to place one tee at left center for 3 feet. And then we're going to toggle it to one ball from the left edge, which is about here. And this is assuming that you're hitting it 1.5 feet past. If you want to just like dive putts in the hole, you can change the speed preference to dial it down like here. So I like 1 foot past. From that distance, it's not going to change too much. Then for 5 feet, it's going to be that same spot right here. So we're just going to put 2 tees right next to there. Now for 6 feet, we're now at 3 inches. We're just going to be about right here. 7 feet. So now we're flirting with a cup out. Now we're at 6 inches, which is about here. Now we're at 7 inches. Play a tee right there. And then finally, whoops, went too far. And finally we're at 8 inches. So now we have all of our spots, and all we have to do now is practice hitting at each tee, just so we can get a feeling of what 2% feels like on a stimp of 9. Now if you want to, you can also look at the 1 second roll distance here, but for between 3 and 4 feet you're going to be hitting it at the hole. So we'll start with the 3 foot putt, and we're just going to putt at that first tee. Very good. Hit it at the right speed. So now we're going at this second tee here. Just going to be 1 ball out. Just getting our good putting posture and let it go. Excellent. And then we're going at that same spot, maybe just a little left of it. And then hit it at the right speed. Which I hit that way too hard. So as you notice, it was 2 feet out and I missed it high. So before you move back, you got to make it at each spot. So we'll try that again. Hit it at that spot. And now I missed it too low because I didn't hit it hard enough. So very quickly you're going to get instant feedback on whether you've hit the putt with the right speed or not. And this will allow you to gain confidence and trust in your putting rather quickly. It's not a very good stroke there. So as you can see, after having a bad putting day, I'm out here just getting acclimated with my reference points at 2% slope. Alright, well that snuck in. The speed wasn't very good, but we can move back now. So now we're going to the first orange tee on the right, which is about 3 inches out from the left edge. Perfect. So now we're at 7 feet now. We're going to the second orange tee. Beautiful. So now for the last three, we're going at the first green tee, the second green tee, and then the tee that is 8 inches outside the left edge. And you're going to want to set your ball not next to the tee, but maybe about a foot out, because that's where we got the slope at. Take one last look and go. Now I missed it low. I aimed like pretty much right here, and as a result, that missed low. So this is an amazing drill to get yourself acclimated with where you need to aim your putts for particular slope percentages, so that when you're out on the course, you'll know instantly right away where to hit putts, and then you'll make more. So we're going to that last green tee on the left, which is about 7 inches out. Nope. I aimed at that first green tee, so alignment's very important. So if you find yourself missing too many putts on the low side, let's make sure we are at our target here. Now we're lined up and we can go. What a difference in alignment Mark makes. Now we're at 10 feet. We're going to just do the same thing here and aim at that last tee. Now it's just not enough speed. It was right on line, but it just didn't hit hard enough. So we're going to make this last putt here, and then we'll wrap this video up, or at least give myself a couple more chances. And as you notice, the grain is probably pulling a little bit from left to right too. So as the ball slows down, the grain's going to pull this putt more to the right. So speed is very important. Very good. Now my recommendation is to get acclimated on slope percentages for the course you're playing, if you have time, for 1%, 2%, and 3%. If you can get all three of those down, you're going to have an amazing day on the greens, because you got your speed and start line in sync with another. If you have any questions about this tutorial, please don't hesitate to reach out on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to the Slopegraide YouTube channel, and follow us on social media on our Instagram and Facebook accounts at Slopegraide.